The guest list tool lets you manage one or more guest lists for each of your events. Simply click on the event and then click on the guest list tool button to enter that tool. When you enter this area, there are a couple ways you can add contacts to the master list. First, by clicking on the I want to button, then add guest to add guests one at a time. So you can see there are a number of fields here where you can add your guest information, including a way to select whether they're from out of town or not, address, email, phone information, guest notes, as well as a place to add your invitation address wording. And once you've done that, you can click on the guest, and here you can add a gift if they've given a gift, edit or delete that guest. You can also add multiple guests at one time by importing them from a file. And you can import guests from a vCard, Excel, or CSV file. We're going to upload some guests through a vCard file. And it's pretty quick, and you can see all those people have been added to the master list. From here, you can create multiple event lists or multiple lists within this event by clicking on the I want to button and then clicking on Manage Event Guest Lists. And the first one's already been created for you. However, you may have additional lists that you want to create under this particular event or client. This is especially helpful if you're planning a wedding that has separate ceremony and reception. For each of those sub-lists, you can also add meal selections, like we're doing here right now. And once you've added and saved all this information, now you can go over here in the left-hand column and select particular guests. And under Actions, you can do things like invite all these selected guests to a particular event guest list, like we did right here. You can also select particular guests and do things like uninvite them to events. You can change their RSVP status to event lists. You can change their meal selections. You can change the invitation priority if they're an A, B, or C invite, or you can delete them. Our guest list area also provides you with other functions. By going up to the I want to button, not only can you manage event guest lists and meal selections, but you can also notify contacts if people have been added to lists. You can create a PDF that's printable, and you can export contacts here. Finally, in these buttons over here on the left, you can filter a guest list so you can view a list in many ways. For example, all the people who have been invited to a particular event. Or you can also get an at-a-glance look at the RSVPs and meal counts for all of your event lists.